like a question on everybody's mind is whose funeral, because this looks like a funeral outfit, is Queen Charlotte attending? There's been two theories, and I'm going to go down the rabbit hole of one of these theories. The first theory is that it's King George's funeral. However, historically, King George dies after Queen Charlotte. The other theory is it is Princess Amelia's funeral. And after watching a documentary today, I kind of wanted to go into this a little bit, because after watching this documentary, I do feel like it could be Princess Amelia's funeral. And here's why. In this article from Q, it says here, while charting their past, the new series also continues Bridgerton characters' Regency-era stories with Golda Rocheville's Queen Charlotte trying to figure out how to marry off just one of her many children to produce a legitimate heir with the support of Lady Danbury and Lady Violet Bridgerton. Now, if you didn't know, Queen Charlotte and King George had 15 children. Sadly, one of their children, Princess Amelia, dies at the age of 27. And we also know that this death also affected King George a whole lot. We also hear about it in the Bridgerton series in season 1. Something I found interesting about Princess Amelia from the documentary I watched today is that she had I don't know if you would call it a lover or just someone that she was interested in, but it was somebody that her parents did not approve of. And that was Charles Fitzroy, who was in the British Army. And letters between him and Princess Amelia were found. And in the documentary I watched today, it shows how Princess Amelia would call herself Amelia Fitzroy. And in her letters, she would write, "To my husband," something that is like even done today for people that are dating. Like they'll be like, "My husband" or "my wifey." So the reason why I feel like this funeral could be hers is because of this scene right here where Violet Bridgerton says this.
"Bloom from the thorniest of gardens." Your flower metaphors make me nauseated with their sweetness, but I applaud your point.
So part of me kind of wonders if Queen Charlotte has brought in Lady Danbury and Violet Bridgerton to talk about the situation between Princess Amelia and Charles Fitzroy. And maybe Violet Bridgerton was like, well, love can bloom from the thorniest of places. So I feel like as if Queen Charlotte brings these two ladies in to talk about what's going on between Princess Amelia and Charles Fitzroy, and then what ends up happening during the season is that unfortunately Princess Amelia gets tuberculosis and passes away. So timeline wise, if you even look here, 1810 is when Amelia passes away. So that is actually way before season 1 even starts. So this could even happen before Bridgerton, since it's technically seen as a prequel season. It is happening before Bridgerton season 1 has even started, which would actually be very interesting. So it makes me wonder if we'll see elements from season 1 in this prequel and season 2 in this prequel. So this photo was also released by Town & Country, and if this truly is Princess Amelia's funeral, then I really do think the timeline for this is going to be Queen Charlotte, a Bridgerton story, Bridgerton season 1, and then Bridgerton season 2, and then Bridgerton season 3. Meaning that in this prequel series, we're going to hopefully see elements from season 1, season 2, and then hopefully like foreshadowing for season 3. Again, this is all speculation, but after watching that documentary today, I'm really kind of hoping we get to meet at least a little bit of Princess Amelia. I don't even know if they casted her, but it would be interesting to see this love story kind of play out while we also see her parents falling in love. And of course, unfortunately, she does pass away at an early age. If you haven't dove into the history of this family, you really should, because it is super interesting. Like, I'm just starting to get nuggets of information just looking on the internet, and it's really cool. So let me know what you think.